to see you all here tonight. We very nearly didn't have this event. I guess it was a first-off event, and quite a few people were a bit sus. You know, anything new at Volleyball Victoria, we've got to think about it. I can tell you something. Under my leadership, we will think, but we will act. Simple as that. If we're going to take this sport anywhere, you have to act. You have to take some risks, and with those risks, we'll learn. If we make mistakes, then we'll be better at it the next time. So all I ask is, for all of you that are out here, and even the rest of the players, coaches, officials who are part of VV, is to just give us an opportunity and support us with what we're trying to do. Okay, enough of that. I need to thank a few people here. Can I have your shoot, please? Yep, that's it. It's part 2 of it. First of all, I'd like to welcome our board members from Volleyball Victoria, Miss Liz Pollock, member of the Volleyball Victoria Board and Victorian Referee Commission. Liz, great to have you here. Also, Mr. Richard Jansen, member of the Volleyball Victoria Board as well, new this year as well. We also have AVF Vice President, Miss Rosemary Bissett. Rosemary, great to have you. And I'd also like to obviously present our staff to the Volleyball Victoria members. We have Miss Lauren Howes, our events manager. We have our accounts manager in Lena here, and her husband Ross. So now you know who's been chasing you for those bills. We also have Mary Jansen, many of you will know, who's been a great volunteer and now has come on board as well. And our great Roger, I'm going to struggle with this one, Kapitanovic. Thank you, Roger. Who has done an amazing job at the State Volleyball Centre and making sure that all our facilities, equipment and everything's ready for you guys to play. Also like to invite our State Volleyball Beach Manager, Cedric Legrand. And also, for all of you here, our club coaches, assistant coaches, officials, talented players, parents, family members and friends. So a big welcome to everybody.
I'm sure you'll all agree that he's doing a very, very good job. Now, 2011 was another fantastic year for the Victorian Volleyball League. As Bugs mentioned, that we saw the introduction of a brand new club into the league, and what a success it has been with both men's and women's Premier Divisions playing in the finals. Plus their brilliant social involvement just last week with Cobras in the Pit. Well done. Once again, we witnessed the big clubs in the big games with even bigger rivalries. Monash and Heidelberg have been bit of rivals for going on 10 years in the top men's division, and has now cascaded down into the first division in the reserves. And if today's semi-final is anything to go by, I'm sure it will be a fair rivalry for years to come. If you're wondering, they beat us in 4 sets. Congratulations, guys. The Women's Premier Division has shown a huge success all years. Once again, Southern Cross Cobras finished top of the table by percentage only, closely followed by, once again, Heidelberg, after going through most of the season undefeated. Well done, girls. They then lost to Heidelberg. In the first preliminary final, earning and using the second chance today, and they go through after beating Eastside Hawks. They're not only extreme competitors, but across all 3 of those teams, very close friends, which is a testament to, as Buzz was saying before, our junior state programs and, of course, the community that we are all involved in. I'm sure you'll agree that volleyball makes friendships for life. Men's and women's reserves saw the Monash junior team finish top, with the Monash men's finishing undefeated all season, just dropping 4 sets for the entire year. Of course, we bowed out in straight finals appearances this year, but they were another team to be knocked off in the first final, but the Monash women went straight through to the grand final once again and will play the Eastside Hawks, who closely defeated Yarra today in the semi-final. We are here tonight, of course, to recognise the entire of the Crazy Johns VVL season, starting from the under-17s that we'll get to in just one moment. They are, of course, the future of our sport. But before we get to that, a progressive vote count will be happening tonight to keep you guys interested and well informed about the Premier Division for men's and women's. So to start things off, the Premier Progressive votes for women after round 4, we have on 5 votes Shani Sloan and Joanna Young. On 6 votes we have Susie Wisniewski. Apologies if I pronounced that incorrectly. Yes, give her a round. On 7 votes we have Jamie Lee Morrow and Susie Ball. And after 4 rounds, our leader on 8 votes from Melbourne Uni Renegades is Chrissy Barn.
Yeah, Chrissy!
For the men, on 4 votes after 4 rounds, Nick Lamalu and Damien Whitburn. On 5 votes, Curtis Stockton and Andrew Steer, both from the Southern Cross Cobras. They're joined on 5 votes by Matt Campbell from Monash University. And on top, we have at 6 votes, Steve Wallace. I would now like to invite Richard Jansen to the stage to present the Under-17 Most Valuable Player Awards for boys and girls. Round of applause, please. Richard Jansen. The 2011 Most Valuable Player Awards are voted by the referees after each match. A 3-2-1 vote count is given, and the best players of each match are given the 3 votes. Tallied across the season, and the MVP is the person who has received the most votes at the conclusion of the regular home play. The Under-17 MVP for the girls division is Bonnie Leahley from Maribyrnong College. Congratulations. Congratulations, Bonnie. And for the boys division, drum roll please. The winner is, the drum roll, Darcy Rogers from Falcons. Can I please ask Neil Sketcher to come up and accept this on behalf of Darcy Rogers, the Falcons. Thank you, Liam. We now move along to the Division 2 MVP Awards, my apologies, men's and women's. I would ask that the top MVP finalists would join me on the stage. For the women, that is Tegan Fowl from the Yarra Rangers, if she's here, Gretel Schroeder from Heidelberg, and Jay Henry from the Schroeder Hawks. Congratulations, girls. And the winner of the 2011 Women's Division 2 Most Valuable Player is, from Latrobe Hawks, Jade Henry. Jen, step into the line, please. Now, is there anybody you'd like to?
Just my team and to come down and talk with us.
Brilliant, short and sweet. Your MVP, Jade Henry. Congratulations. We'd now like to invite the MVP nominees for the Men's Division 2, Scott Collins from Southern Cross, who's not here tonight, but we'll recognise him anyway. Matthew Berry from the Western Phantoms. Pat Tang, who is also absent tonight from Monash. Luke Strudwick, another Monash player. This young man is also absent. And from Eastside Hawks, Kit Kwok. And the winner of the most notable player for the 2000 Men's Division 2 is Patrick Tang from Monash University. I'd like his uncle TJ Holm to please come up and accept the award. TJ, would you like to join us? Alrighty folks, it's that time again. We have our progressive votes. This time it is from round 8. The women look like, with 11 votes, Shannon Windsor and Jamie Lee Morrow. 12 votes, it's Chrissy Martin. Joined by Joanna Young, also on 12 votes. And taking the lead after round 8 with 13 votes, Southern Cross Cobra's Lauren Bertolacci. For the men's, after round 8, we have in 4th position, with 8 votes, Dean Penny from Melbourne Uni Renegades. He was 5th, sorry. Cedric Legrand on 9 votes in 4th position. On 10 votes from Dandenong Cossacks, Michael Kuzalin. And folks, after round 8 we have a change at the top. Steve Wallace in 2nd place, up on 11 votes. Yes, you are first. And from Monash University on 13 votes, it's Nick Lamalu. I would like to now invite Rue Kwok to join us on stage. Oh yes, yes. Come on up. Rue, introduce yourself, and we'll also have the referees awards. Rue Kwok.
I would now like to announce the referee awards, which are given to the referee of the year and contribution to refereeing. So I'd like to invite up Liz Pollock to introduce and present the awards to the winner of the referee of the year and the winner of contribution to refereeing.
Okay, so first of all I'm going to say that neither of these people are actually able to be here tonight. And just to give you a little bit of a background, the referee of the year is, I guess, given to the person that we consider has probably done the best job in terms of refereeing, not just at VDL but also other competitions in which they're involved. And this year that goes to David Rosenella. And the contribution to refereeing is not to someone who's a good referee, it's to somebody who does stuff in the background, just so you to put it straight. And this person has done a lot in terms of referee education and particularly is doing a lot with juniors and getting people involved in refereeing, and that's Brian Neal.
We're now going to move on to the AVL presentation, and if Rosemary Bissett could please join me on stage to give you a bit of background between men's and women's AVLs.
players this year, we have 2 awards, a most valuable player and a most improved player. And I'll hand over to Mrs. Shen. The most valuable player okay, is Matt Coe. And our most improved player is Tom Swallow. Shay Sloan.
I would now like to announce the VVL Rising Stars, female and male. And I'm going to get Cedric Legrand and Richard Jansen to come up on stage to make the presentation. Yes, Cedric! As you know, all clubs submit 3-2-1 votes for the top female and male under 21s players in the VVL divisions. So the female winner, we have Jamie Lee Morrow from the Heidelberg Volleyball Club. Who is, she cannot be with us tonight because, as many of you will know, she's attending Fresno State College in the USA. And Jenny Becker, if we could get you on stage to accept on her behalf. And the medal winner we have for the second time, Tom Swallow from I'm now going to get Bubsy Fuhu on stage. I think he has something about a goof reel. Not too sure.
Yeah, one thing I learned from my 8 years at Channel 9 is you always have a goof reel. All the stuff ups, right? The swear words, the errors. There weren't a lot. Yeah, we had to do it in about a half-hour package. No, only joking. It'll go for about 3-4 minutes, so have a bit of a watch just to sort of break up the presentations up a little bit and have a bit of fun.
Universal Utility Group Off. Hey Johnny, how are you? Very well. What are you doing there? I can see hands and shit all the second, third positions, 7 and 2. Yep. So, hopefully, correct. That's a very good job. Thanks, Loris. A new segment on Volleyball Victoria. Now, Rue, we touched on this earlier, and it was the Women's AVL round here at the State Volleyball Centre in Victoria. And we touched earlier on the Women's AVL round.
basketball court and upload the best photos. Yep. So as you can see, guys, heaps of photos already uploaded to the Facebook site. You there, yeah.
We'd love to have you come here on the first ever episode. Don't forget you can see us at the end of each week. Oh. Thanks, Mark. And that's what I was going to say. I don't know what to say at all.
So as you can see, guys, there's been heaps of photos already uploaded to the site. So as you can see,
Facebook.com/volleyballtv, so Volleyball Victoria TV. Yeah, sorry, I fucked it up. Sorry. Sorry, guys. See you walking, by the way. I can say a lot more than that. Yeah. And now we're crossing to fitness guru Laura Spedalach, our previous. Oh shit. Okay, ready? Let's do it again. Brilliant. And we move into the Division 1 women. And try to do an age match. I got that one. Did you know that there are over? The volleyball is the second most participated sport in the world. We'd love having your company here on Channel 31 for VVTV. You can check us out at our Facebook site that we mentioned earlier. And you can also see us on the last Thursday of every month at 6:30 PM and again on Saturdays at 4 PM. Thanks. It's been nice.
So for the reserve MVPs in the women's division, we have, if I could have, I'm going to get all the finalists to come on stage, if that's okay. So if I just read your names and come up. Sue Cooper from Monash, who is absent. Jill Crittenden from Eastside Hawks is also absent. Vicky Stevens from Eastside Hawks. And Stephanie Norch from Southern Cross Cobras. And the winner of the 2011 Reserve Women Most Valuable Player is Victoria Stevens from Eastside Hawks. And for the men's, we have John O'Cannon from Monash. And Chris Lim from Mornington, who is absent. And the winner of the 2011 Reserve Men Most Valuable Player is John O'Cannon, my lovely co-host.
The top vote getters for the women's MVP in the Premier Division. Shannon Windsor from Southern Cross Conference, who is absent tonight. Call up Johnny Young from Heidelberg. And Chrissy Markham. And the winner of the 2011 Premier Women's Division Most Valuable Player is from Melbourne Uni Renegades. And the winner is from Yarra Rangers, Steve Wallace. And Nick Lamar, who finished on 17 votes, and Cedric finished in third on 15. And in the last round, Steve was the only person in that top three to receive a single vote, finished on 19. So very on behalf of the Volleyball Victoria Board, Crazy Johns, and all of our other major beautiful sponsors here on my right, we'd like to thank you all for coming tonight and making this night a great success. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You've had a couple of giggles, some good feed, and hopefully a bit of a dance on the dance floor later.